of people ask me about my process about taking photos and developing them. I thought it would be a good idea to make a quick video to show you a bit more how I work and a bit the process behind it. So I went this morning before work to take some photos. I wanted to go in this park in Madrid, in Retiro, but when I arrived, the park was closed. So I was a bit disappointed. So I decided to go back walking toward this place. It's called Opera, and I know it's a nice place because you have some gardens here, and it's pretty geometric. You have lots of trees and bushes with the fountain and the palace behind. So I knew it was a good place to just wander and take some photos. So yeah, I walked back there, and in between I knew that because it was the morning, the sun was still pretty low, and I could have some pretty nice ray of light in those small streets. I don't know. Let's try to find one. But I knew I could on the way find some good shots. For the software, I'm using Adobe Lightroom. It's a pretty nice software to develop your photographs. I think I have the photography plan. So with that, I have Lightroom on my computer and on my phone, which can be pretty handy. I have Lightroom Classic, the one I will use and I'm using. And you also have Photoshop and some other options. Good. Then let's go back to Lightroom. So I don't know how many photos I took this morning. Yeah, my computer is pretty noisy, so let's hope you won't hear that. So yeah, yeah, 100 and almost 40 photographs. So let's check them. So this one was pretty fast. I just crossed the street and I saw that dude with the building in the background with lots of light and the reddish color. So I thought it would be cool to create the silhouette of him and this bright background, but it didn't work out. Like, he's still in the shadow part, and for me it's not working that much, and the framing is not that good, so let's not take it. Then the next street I saw that guy also walking, and it's pretty cool because since it was snowing a lot, I have this big flat white and blue area, and he's wearing black clothes, so pretty cool. Plus I have also, I don't know, maybe I can show you, I have also like this pointing to him, plus all those lines. So yeah, I think it can be pretty cool. Let's check. I know I took different versions, so the aperture was too wide on those ones, so you can see here the car is blurry a little bit, so the quality is not that good. So let's not take those. And also I'm trying to check the pose of the guy. Like, you can see that Here it's good. I mean, I like this pose, but it's too blurry, so I guess I will take the first one. So let's select it. And I also took a vertical, like a portrait frame, and I took lots of them so I could merge all the photos and maybe crop in it. So, but I like the first options. This is a bit similar. I like this guy or this girl, I don't remember, to be honest. I waited that she was walking and pass right in front of this bright area, because most of the time she was in front of this and you couldn't see the silhouette. Plus I also like the lines going towards her. It's pretty cool. So let's take it too. And then in that same street I wanted to find more angles and try different stuff. So I walked around here, like, and I took those, and same, I was checking this bright light and the silhouettes, plus I had this curve that would lead the eye to that place. The thing is, with this place I had the trash here, and I was trying to find a good angle to not mess with the silhouette, so I decided to take it and put it right in front of another trash in the shadow, so I could focus on the silhouette here. I don't know if they would be good. Yeah, this guy this guy was pretty funny. He was like struggling for no reason at some point, because all over here it was pretty dry. Anyway, so I waited in this place like maybe 5 or 7 minutes, waiting for people to pass. I also tried to look with the portrait mode, and I waited for people to pass. At some point, like this guy, I like the silhouette of this guy because he had a hat and a long coat, but then this woman was walking almost at the same speed, and when the woman was here, now the guy was here and the woman was here, and then the guy just started to walk faster, and at that moment when they were in the light they were superposed, so too bad. But this is nice too, but I don't know, it's too, let's take it just in case, but I don't know, I'm not sure. Same, I moved into the other side of the street and I waited a bit more. Like, this is cool. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one, and then again I have those lines pointing towards him. The trash is not taking too much attention. So yeah, let's take this one too. More photos like that. Yeah, when you want to take photos, you need to wait sometimes to have the good shot. This guy also, I did it pretty fast, checking behind my back, and I saw this dude in the same street. But yeah, no, it's not that good. It's also good to vary the level of your eyes, so being closer to the ground, eye level, or above the subject, it can create some cool some cool effect. I like those two characters in that frame. I like the fact that I have this bright shape, but again, I'm not sure, like, if I frame it this way, it won't work that much. Or maybe, whoops, like this. I don't know. I think I took more. Yeah, but then I'm frontal, so those lines, I cannot really use them that much. It would have been cool to have them like this. So nope. Same here. I like the fact that this area was in the light, so I thought maybe waiting a bit to see if someone would come, and then I checked those two people again, and I don't know. I quite like this, like the silhouette of this guy, but I was too high. You can see that the horizon line is roughly here, and I wanted to put it there. So I moved a bit lower to the ground, and instantly he feels more, I don't know, flat and normal. I like also the symmetry with those things, and the big bright negative space here. So let's check now with the pose of the guy. I kind of like this one. And then for here, for no reason, I don't know, it's overexposed, so probably I forgot to change the settings or something, but I was interested in this guy and this line, the transition between light and shadow. So I tried to move a bit, see what kind of composition I could find. The thing is, he almost has the same value and color as the background, so it's a bit tricky to make him visible enough. Yeah, I mean, total mess. Too bad. Then I moved again to see if I could find a better angle. I have no clue about this one. And then I turned and I saw that dude again, and I was like, this can be pretty cool. Like, this line can be nice, like this can also be useful, plus again this curve and this curve. So I hope I have more with better exposure. So yeah, I mean, this guy started to cross the path, so I was like, maybe something good with two characters, but it was too late. I mean, let's keep this one. Yeah, I mean, I like the lighting, the composition here. So let's check the other poses. And then this guy started to walk towards me very slowly. Yeah, he was watching me all the time. But it's pretty cool. Let's take this one. And then I move again, like the horizon line is here, and I wanted to make it even lower. So I moved down. And then I liked also the fact that she was walking with the bright hat against the dark background. Can be cool too, but then this is busy here. Like you can see, you have this orange dude and then this guy. And I noticed this guy and I was like, can be cool to have him, but against a bright background. So maybe here or here. And I think I waited a bit. To him to. I was waiting and he was waiting too. And I was like, dude, can you just start walking and be like here, please? And then he was, but that's cool. But then the pose of this guy is not that great, but let's take it. And then classical photographs I used to do. Bright background, dark silhouette, then lines for the composition. Again, pretty fast, these kind of photos to take. And then I moved a bit and I saw between those big round trees this woman and the kid. And I thought that's cool. Like I like those big, flat, dark shapes. There's a kind of abstract feeling about it. So I moved a bit and I tried to look for angles. I like this one. Like it's roughly 2/3 dark with some composition line. And I moved again, and I was also checking to put her against that dark background. And I moved a bit. I think I got closer to it. I had those branches in front of me, and I was like thinking maybe I can find something, but it's too noisy, too much details. So I don't think that was a good idea. I think I like this one. Yeah, I think I will take this one for the... I don't know. Yeah. Okay, then let's move on. So that's my process when I'm in the street and then in front of my computer. I kind of like this setup because of the abstraction of the foreground and here too. So in my mind I was framing it something like that roughly. But I would have loved to have like someone dressed in kind of bright clothes walking here or here, but it didn't happen, so I kept walking. Again, I tried to put her in this big dark shape, but it was not that good. This one I almost felt on the ground because I was roughly here, and I looked to the right and I saw that. So I run to have her in the middle of this, to have something really symmetrical, like, and the palace is a good thing, like of power and symmetry, something pretty good to use. So I thought could be good, but she moved to take the selfie slightly to the left and it was too late. So she moved on the left, and I thought, okay, I'm gonna move more on the left to have her against in the center. So yeah, let's take it. I'm not sure it's gonna make... yeah. So because she was like tangent to that dark shape. You couldn't almost see her, so I thought, let's put the camera closer to the ground to have at least the beginning of a silhouette. And I think this one is better. It's not perfectly horizontal, but we can fix it later. The murder of the snowman. I don't know, it was weird to see that, but I don't know, it's kind of cool in a way, so I moved a bit around it, trying to look for a cool composition. But I think this is just like how do you say, just a detail in the story of those photos, just an in-between, but it's cool. Which one? That's tricky. Well, let's take this one, and this one. Again, I mean, now you know the trick. Dark silhouette, bright background. The dog was like sliding on his back. It was pretty funny. Yeah, let's take that one. I wanted to wait to have her in the brightest spot to see if I could have something, maybe to frame it like that, like with this big dark shape. But I think a guy started to walk. Yeah, this guy walked like 1 minute later. Let's take this one. Yeah, and then I was looking for something with the fountain here, and the woman, but then she's blending too much with this background. More photos, and then I saw that dude in blue, and I thought maybe it can be cool to have this opening in the tree and to have him, so maybe it can look good, kind of. And then I saw also that guy with the two statues. I like the symmetry and the fact that he was not in the center but slightly on the left. Downside is that he's aligned with this dark door, but I don't know, it can be cool. Plus I have those lines going towards him. Then I went to the other side of the park, and again that woman and the fountain, but I'm not sure. I went back to that street, and then this guy started to walk. I think it's cool to have the rim light here and the dark background. I don't know if it's gonna look good, but again, like the good thing with the streets like that is that it creates big tension line, and it's good to frame your character like that. This was, I like the ray of light in this street, plus the guy sitting on the stone, but I couldn't find a good angle, so I tried to move to maybe play with the diagonals like that, but it's too busy here, like everything is too noisy, so I don't think I'm gonna I'm gonna take it. So let's import those images.